What up guys, it's Wyvern Pro Doomfist here. I'm gonna explain you guys what I do to play Doomfist at my level. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And let's get right into it, because this guy packs a serious punch. Doomfist's primary fire is the hand cannon. Doomfist fires a shotgun blast which deals 66 damage. The damage can be doubled up to 132 with a headshot. The shotgun has 4 shots and automatically starts reloading after 1 second delay. A full reload takes 3 seconds. His shotgun has practically no damage drop-off, so it's still a good damage tool to be used from far away against targets with a big hitbox like Roadhog. His shotgun also has no animation, so it's really easy to put a shot between every single ability to make your combos much more deadly. Doomfist's secondary fire is Rocket Punch. Doomfist charges his fist, launching himself forward, dealing damage when he collides with an enemy. The enemy gets knocked back, and when hit by a wall, gets additionally damaged again. This ability has a 4-second cooldown and is Doomfist's strongest ability. It can do damage from 50 up to 250, depending if you charge your fist and if he hits a wall. His ability can also be used to get environmental kills. Doomfist's shift is Rising Uppercut. Doomfist launches himself in the air, dealing a flat 50 damage and taking enemies with him. This ability can also be used to get environmental kills. Doomfist's E is Seismic Slam. Doomfist launches him forward, dealing damage in a cone. Enemies hit or knocked towards Doomfist's current position. The damage increases when you do it from a higher height. It has 2 forms, the standing one, which is activated by standing on a platform, and the floating one, which is activated while Doomfist is in the air. When you do the floating one, Doomfist will get a blue reticle, telling you where you can land. This one is more precise, however does less damage. The standing one from the same height will do increased damage, however, make it more difficult to hit, because you don't know where you're gonna land. Doomfist's ult is Meteor Strike. Doomfist becomes untargetable, giving you a reticle. After choosing your position, Doomfist falls down, dealing damage in an explosion. The maximum damage is 300, and damage goes lesser when the target is further away from the center hit point. You can kill 200 HP targets, not in the center. But however, this takes some practice, because if they stand too far away from the center hit point, they will survive with a couple HP, and leave you open for an easy shot. Doomfist's passive is the best defense. Doomfist generates 35 personal shields for every ability successfully hit an enemy. This can bring his HP up to a maximum of 400 and decays 2.5 per second. His ultimate grants him 75 personal shields for every target hit. Doomfist's first basic combo is the Seismic Slam into Uppercut. You Seismic Slam, hit him with a basic attack, uppercut, and hit him with a couple of more basic attacks. This is your 200 HP kill combo, and very effective against targets like Ana, Zenyatta, and Soldier 76. Doomfist's next basic combo is the Seismic Slam into Rocket Punch. You use your Seismic Slam before your Rocket Punch to CC the target, so you can easily land your Rocket Punch. This is very effective against high movability targets like Lucio and Genji. You can also put some shots behind your Rocket Punch, because punching somebody briefly stuns them and it's easy to land some headshots. Doomfist's final combo is his ultimate combo. This combo is called the Tank Buster combo. You do this by doing a Seismic Slam into Uppercut combo and ending it with a Rocket Punch. This is easily done because when they're in the air from the uppercut, you can predict their movement and hit the Rocket Punch right in the end of it. This combo can do up to 500 damage and can one-shot a Zarya or a Reinhardt when done correctly. This combo is your ultimate combo and makes any tank player be afraid of you. Alright, so the first trick I want to talk about is using jump during rocket punch. This will create an effect which you keep your forward momentum and is easy to escape with, engage with, or use it to get high ground. To do this, you charge your fist, and while your fist is active, when you release your fist, you press jump during your fist animation to create forward momentum. This momentum is also not stopped by hitting an object, so when you do this, you will bounce off the object with your forward momentum, creating some height. You can combo this with your E to get that high ground, and is very effective because it keeps your uppercut off cooldown to fight someone when he's on that high ground. You can also charge a full fist and do it at the end of your fist to make your fist go much further, easy to get back to point when you respawn. Or you can quickly tap your fist and hold jump to create a dash, easy to escape with when you're in a tricky situation. Also, you can use this effect on enemy heroes, making you look like a 200 IQ total badass. The next trick I want to talk about is using the rocket punch jump technique to engage on enemies. This, when done perfectly, is one of the most deadly things to do, because you appear with such a speed, uppercut him, kill him, and E away, all in one go. The only way to stop this is by sleeping, stunning, or bubbling the target you're attacking. But it's not easy to do that, and requires a lot of game sense and a lot of team play to do so. You do this by doing your rocket punch jump combo, ending it right in front of your enemy with the forward momentum you have, hitting your first shot with the primary fire, uppercutting him, finishing him off with 1 or 2 more primary fire shots, 180 and E away. This requires a lot of timing, and that's what makes this trick very difficult. I recommend practicing this in practice range and master it, because when done perfectly, makes this very deadly, and in the lower ranks, this is almost always a kill combo. The next trick I want to talk about is the diagonal punch. Doomfist's rocket punch is set to go straight no matter what and stop when hitting an object. But when you do it right in front of a curved object like this car, which have a smooth object, and you jump when you release your fist, it will create an effect which your feet bounce off the curved object and your trajectory becomes the curve of the object. This can be used on a lot of different objects and is very nice to get high ground with. Also, if anyone is standing on that high ground, when they see you charging your fist, they think they're safe, because there are not a lot of people who are using this trick at the moment. So you can easily surprise them with a one-shot punch. The final trick I want to talk about with you guys is how to do a lot of 125 damage slams. You might not think about doing it because there are not a lot of maps which have easy spots to get on to get the maximum charge. However, there is an easy trick you can abuse to get a lot of 125 damage slams on every single map. You know that when you're in the air, you have this floating slam option. You can have this blue reticle, and when you seismic slam, you will go up to the blue reticle and slam right there. However, it does less damage. But whenever you're in the air and your feet hit a rollout spot, like a roof or an object which you're not supposed to stand on, so you slide off it, your seismic slam from a floating into a standing one. Your standing seismic slam doesn't only have a lot more damage, but it also has this little jump at the beginning, making your slam charge already a lot on the rollout spot before you even leave the rollout spot, making your slams almost always do 125 damage. This trick can be used on almost every single map, and when mastered, makes you so deadly. There is a streamer slash YouTuber who perfected this technique and even invented it, I think. His name is Brandito. He is the solid reason I started playing Doomfist, and his streams are very entertaining. He also has guides on his YouTube channel for every single rollout spot on almost every single map, and I greatly recommend checking him out. I will leave a link in the description. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do in the final part of this guide is I'm gonna comment over a round that I played on Ilias and explain to you guys a little bit how you should play Doomfist in game, and I hope this will be much more clear to you guys than how you should play him, because I can show you clips and show you tricks that you have to do, but in game it's always different. So It's a very nice game, this game. I had some clutch moments. I got a lot of kills, I got some frags. It pretty much has a lot of things. I'm out of position a couple of times, so... What I want you guys to understand first is that Doomfist is designed to get picks and not to do raw damage. It's better to use your 250 punch to try to get a pick on a squishy than to damage a Reinhardt with 250 damage and let him guild up and give your your enemy healers ult charge. So be reminded of that you're made to get picks. So focus on squishies and don't focus on tanks because it will just be a setback and it will be better to just play soldier. Here I tried to kill the Lucio. I tried to escape with my punch, but it got cancelled, so I died. I also was out of position. I shouldn't have went in there. It was not that good. Bad start to this game. I used my punch and in the end the jump to get a little mobility. Here was a little map trick. Got over that with a fast punch dash. The Diva's low, I call her out. I hope the team can kill her so I could help this Orisa get rid of the monkey. But she still was alive, so I just punched her. Focus the punch not on the monkey but on the Diva. Free kill. Seismic Slam uppercut on the squishy and finish the Genji with the punch. Easy point. Hard carry on the point, guys. We just killed 4 people or participated in 4 kills, which is more than half of the enemy team, guys. It's so important. Also, what's very important is that you always should keep at least your punch or your Seismic Slam off cooldown, because you don't have an easy escape like Genji's dash that gets reset when you get a pick. So you always need an escape tool, guys. It's so important. When you go in with your punch and hit him with the uppercut, E away with your Seismic Slam. When you go in with your Seismic Slam from high ground, uppercut and go with your punch. Hit my ult because it was easy, a full team, a lot of damage. Good shit. I killed the Genji during his ult, which is very unfortunate. I see the Anna, Seismic Slam uppercut combo, easy frag. I go on point because the monkey was annoying our healers. Finish off the monkey to protect the healers. Always listen to cues, guys. And get frag on the Moira. Easy team fight 1, 50% on the point. Also, what's very important is when the enemy has a Brigade, which is really strong at the moment, you should punch her, and the moment she is in her punch, when she gets knocked back, with the full charge punch, you shoot 1 shot. The moment she hits the wall, she gets stunned again, but will survive with 5 HP because she has armor when she's full HP, and then that shot will hit, killing a full HP Bridget. Killing Bridget is so strong. Here I tried to go with my punch, but I know it's a dangerous position, so I don't do it. I hope there was a squish there. It wasn't there. I should have left, but I became too greedy and I paid the price, guys. Always get back to your team. Your hitbox is so big. I get revived here. Huge res. I see that the Waddup is fighting a team. I tried to stun him with a quick punch. See if that helped. My team could escape because of that. The McCree ulted, so I killed him with my ult. Tried to kill the Moira with the punch, failed it, but the Seismic Slam uppercut combo killed her, cancelled her ult, and killed the Roadhog. Always stab a Roadhog, guys. If you stab a Roadhog, when he starts healing, his heal gets cancelled. Very important. Alright, so we won the round on Ilias. It was a really good round. We did a lot of things. We secured the point 3 times. We got a lot of kills. We participated in every single team fight. And we just fragged out, to be honest. It was a really good game. I think I won this game in the end. I also was out of position twice, so you can see that it's really important to get back in time. Don't stay too long, and make sure you have an ability to escape. Because the second time I was out of position, I had no abilities. I was stuck in my position, and I died. Paid the price for it. So, I hope you guys learned something from this Doomfist tutorial. And if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll be ready to answer them. And maybe we'll make a second video about certain questions that you made. Oh well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you're new. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.